What we witnessed during UFC 316 wasn't just another title defense. It was the declaration of supremacy. Merab Dvalishvili didn't just beat Sugar Sean O'Malley. He broke him, drowned him, and finished him in a way that sent shockwaves throughout the entire division. And for years, there's been a debate about who the greatest bantamweight of all time truly is. Is it Dominic Cruz with his legacy? TJ Dillashaw with his skill set? Or even newer names like Petr Yan and Aljamain Sterling? But after that performance, I don't care what era you're from or who your favorite is, because Merab the Machine Dvalishvili is the GOAT, full stop. And if you disagree, then you're arguing with a machine that can't be stopped. And the wildest part is that he's still evolving. The cardio, the wrestling, the pressure, it's all been there, but now he's stacking on layers. I'm talking about cleaner striking, smarter setups, and a submission game that just ended one of the most dangerous strikers in the sport's history. It's like Merab Dvalishvili unlocked a final form that we didn't even know existed. The man fights like he's got an infinite stamina bar and zero fear, and with every performance, it's becoming clearer that nobody at bantamweight can keep up with the machine any longer. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share so you can help me reach 3,000 subscribers by May. I'll deeply appreciate you. And make sure you join the official UFC Discord, link in the description. Alright, so look, after UFC 316, one thing has been made absolutely abundantly clear. Merab the Machine Dvalishvili is not just the best bantamweight in the world right now, he is the greatest bantamweight of all time, full stop. No debates, no asterisks, and no whatabouts. And if you think otherwise, then you might as well try debating a brick wall, because you are wrong. And look, don't get it twisted, because when it comes to overall legacy, longevity, as well as the pioneering impact on the division, Dominic Cruz absolutely deserves all of his flowers. I mean, this is the man who outclassed Demetrius Johnson, beat Joseph Benavidez and TJ Dillashaw at the tippity top of their primes, and did it all while battling chronic injuries, particularly his, torn ACL that he battled basically his entire athletic as well as professional career. I mean, D. Cruz is the blueprint. He's quite literally bantamweight royalty. But if we're being real right now, greatness progresses, changes, as well as evolves. And today, that greatness wears a Georgian flag, looks like a rat goblin hybrid, and goes by the name Merab the Machine Dvalishvili. But before we delve into the meat and potatoes of this video, let's talk about strength of schedule as well as dominance. Two critical criteria needed in order to evaluate GOAT status. And so you see, Merab Dvalishvili hasn't just beaten elite competition, he's walked through them with bona fide ease. I mean, I'm talking about 4 former champions. The King of Rio, Jose Aldo, the former champ Petr Yan, the Olympic gold medalist as well as 2-division simultaneous champ Henry Triple C Cejudo, and now Sugar Sean O'Malley twice. That's an insane hit list, and he ain't just scraped by either. I mean, he absolutely dominated every single one of them. And now, add to that wins over former #1 contenders like, Marlon Moraes and an undefeated Umar Nurmagomedov, and now you're talking about one of the most ridiculous resumes ever assembled in this division. And, before UFC 316, TJ Dillashaw was my personal bantamweight GOAT. I mean, his footwork, his timing, as well as his finishing instincts made him the most complete 135er I'd ever seen. But after what Merab Dvalishvili just did to Sugar Sean, TJ Dillashaw might have to take that runner-up spot, because Merab Dvalishvili isn't just dominant, he's otherworldly. And this isn't just a guy on a win streak or a hot streak. This is a guy rewriting the entire rules of what bantamweight dominance looks like entirely. And after UFC 316, that was an exclamation point. I mean, he submitted Sugar Sean O'Malley in the 3rd round. Yes, submitted him. The striker with pinpoint accuracy and sniper-like precision. A better, more prepared version than their last fight. I mean, I'm talking about no za, no social media, and no gooning. Sugar Sean was systematically broken down round after round after round by Merab Dvalishvili. And, Sugar Sean opened strong. He was very attentive with the body kicks, the slick counters, but Merab's pressure is just so suffocating. And as the rounds progressed, it became clear that Merab wasn't just winning, he was breaking Sugar Sean mentally as well as physically, just like I predicted in the breakdown video. I mean, the trip takedowns, the mat control, the wrestling chains, him crashing the pocket at any given moment, Sugar Sean had 0 answers. And when he tried to scramble, we'll argue that Sugar Sean was maybe a little too passive, maybe a little too reactive, and was just so overly focused on stopping the takedown and forgot what made him dangerous in the first place. What made him into the superstar he was prior. And, to be completely honest with you, I completely agree. I mean, he didn't press forward like he should have. He wasn't letting his hands go the way we know he can. And the biggest one yet, he let Merab, the wrestler, put him on the back foot. And you see, at that moment, the moment when I saw Sugar Sean continuously backing up, letting Merab bully him at the perimeter and him not being able to dictate the pace, it was at that moment when I was like, yeah, someone's taking flight today. But you see, it wasn't just Sugar making mistakes. It was the full Merab effect in full action. I mean, anyone's gonna look off when they're drowning under that kind of pressure. And what makes this performance even scarier is that it in real time showed Merab Dvalishvili's show-stopping evolution. Because he ain't just this cardio demon with chain wrestling anymore. He now has a submission game to match. And I don't think y'all truly understand how absolutely terrifying that new aspect as well as layer to his game truly is. Because if you're a top contender watching this fight, Corey the Sandman Sandhagen, I'm looking at you, you're probably reconsidering your life decisions right now. Because how do you stop this fool? And real quick, let's talk about the pound for pound rankings while we're here. Because Merab's not just the best bantamweight of all time anymore. He might just be top 2 or 3 in the world, period. I mean, the dominance, the strength of schedule, the improvements, it's all there. He's been undefeated for nearly a decade. He's dismantled fighters known for their wrestling, their striking, their experience, you name it. There are no stylistic gaps in order to exploit for Merab the Machine. And, Merab doesn't just win, he removes all hope from within, to the point where there's nothing left to do but to fold. And at this point, it's almost unfair. I mean, Merab Dvalishvili is like a custom-built video game character with a maxed-out cardio stat with an infinite stamina bar. And now, thanks to his most recent performance against Sugar, a finishing game that's starting to look just as terrifying as his pace? I mean, the bantamweight division's gonna have to come up with some type of anti-cheat soon because this cat's just too OP. It used to be, well, at least he can't finish guys, but now that's gone as well. If you can't survive the takedowns, outstrike him, or outlast him, then what's left? He's become an all-terrain weapon with no off switch, and it's really scary to see. This isn't just dominance, it's dominance in every single area. Because Merab Dvalishvili doesn't just coast to decisions, he breaks fighters, exhausts them, drowns them, and now submits them. We're watching a man evolve in real time into something beyond championship level caliber. He's entering historical greatness territory, and he's like an avalanche that only picks up more force the longer the fight goes on. So, again, who's next? Who even makes sense at this point? Corey the Sandman Sandhagen? I mean, sure, line him up, but the reality is, unless someone shows up with new physics, this run doesn't feel like it's gonna be ending anytime soon. Merab Dvalishvili is in a league of his own. A once-in-a-generation fighter who's not just the greatest bantamweight ever, but one of the most dominant champions we've seen across any division in a very long time. But that's all I've got to say for this video. Let me know in the comment section below. What were your guys' initial thoughts and post thoughts to UFC 316's full outcome? Are you now satisfactory with the reality that Merab the Machine Dvalishvili is now the bantamweight greatest of all time? Or are you salty that he beat your Sugar Sean O'Malley? Let me know in the comment section below. But that about wraps up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.